for you who don't know, Chud the Builder shot himself. That's right. Chud the Builder shot himself. Shout out to LA. Chud the Builder shot himself because he's a goofy. What seemed to have happened is he got into an argument with somebody. This wasn't him streaming. This was just a regular argument. And I guess the dude punched him. Then he tried to pull out his gun and shot himself. I think he shot the guy. He shot the guy too, but he also shot himself. Like, he's total bozo, don't know how to use a gun. And this is what I was talking about. When I said when he's streaming, he doesn't have a gun. Going up to him while he's not streaming, he might have that gun on him. But in this case, I was right. He wasn't streaming. He had a gun on him. And he accidentally shot himself. But yeah, let's look into this. Yes, pre-sale, I'm live in 2 different places. I'm live in 4 different places, actually. But yeah, let's get into this. Let's get into it. Let's see if we can find some videos about this. Let's see if this is the kid. Let me see if this is the video right here, because I ain't watched this. Let's see.
I walked up to him because they were pointing at me. They were laughing. They were pointing at me, and I said, "What's up, guys? How y'all doing?" I said, "Y'all like the new suit?" He said, "Walk away from me." I walked away from him. He came back up to me. He literally said, "I have PTSD. I feel like I'm in." He said, "You start saying all that chimp out shit to me, I'm gonna hit you." He hit me, started wailing on me, even after I had to defend myself by shooting him. He's still wailing on me.
Where's your weapon at?
They have everything.
What weapon is that right there?
Is that yours?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's talking. Oh no, you guys are good. Do your thing. Okay. He has a graze. I call it a graze to the left shoulder, left arm. He has slight abrasion right here on his head. Maybe some scrapes. Light headedness. No shortness of breath. No issues with memory that I know of.
Hey, what's up with that?
A little overwhelmed, but
what's up with this?
You got a shot to the stomach.
I'm gonna look at it.
did I shoot myself or
Well, you
did it graze it?
it penetrated, yeah. Get this
I got more 4x4 for you too.
So you heard it from the bozo's mouth himself. He shot himself. So what happened was he was at court. The bozo saw some people laughing. He went up to them and asked them what they laughing about or whatever the case may be. We already heard what he said. And then they was like, get away from us and don't be coming up to us with that chimp out stuff or you're going to get hit. He walked away. According to him, he got hit. He was getting beat up. He tried to shoot the dude. He shot himself while trying to shoot the dude, and the dude still was beating him up. Now, Chud the Builder is a bozo. And this is what happens to you when you work around being a bozo. The only sad part about this is that Chud the Builder might get off with self-defense. According to his story, yeah, he might get off with a self-defense case. Because, I think this happened in Tennessee, and this is a stand your ground state. And for all you don't know, stand your ground is a redefinition of self-defense. It is a disgusting, disgusting law that is not necessary. So he might be able to get off with it because that's how stand your ground work. If you say, "Oh, I feel threatened," even though if you started it or you're provoking the situation, you don't have no duty to retreat. You can use any level of force to defend yourself. Blah 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 blah. So yeah, he could possibly get off with a self-defense case, especially if the dude hit him first. That's the only sad part about this. But shout out to the brother. I hope he's doing fine. Let me see if we can find a picture of the brother because I saw a picture of him. Let me see. Let's see if we can find a picture of the brother that Chud the Builder shot while trying to shoot him, while he shot himself. I just saw this. I didn't hear that he was dead. I heard he got like shot in the leg. Yeah, they say he's in stable condition. He not dead. Talking about he got shot. He's dead. And again, all this whole race war narrative that people keep saying that, oh, this is the Chud works for the elites to try to start a race war. We already in a race war. We never stopped being in a race war. The only difference is that the race war went from bullets and bombs to dollars and ballots. That's it. And also, people talking about, oh, he's trying to start a race war. They're trying to divide us. We already divided. We are already divided. We not no one people. We already divided. We already divided. This whole nonsense that, oh, the elites are tricking white people into being racist and they're tricking us to fighting each other. That's a lie. That may have been true hundreds of years ago, but that is not true now. You can get rid of every so-called elite today and get rid of all their propaganda and all their tricks. Guess what? You're still going to be dealing with racist white people. It is what it is. And I would venture to say that the majority of the white population would be in that racist white people category. This ain't got nothing to do with no damn elites. Maybe some elite somewhere is stirring the pot. Maybe not. But this what happened regardless. You do know white people threw everything away to be racist, right? It's not like nobody got tricked. People knew that by turning on the Democrats in the 60s, they were going to have a lower standard of living. But they was going to be able to push back against the civil rights movement. And you know what? The majority of white people went for it. Same thing during the Civil War and Reconstruction. Reconstruction mainly was a benefit to poor white Southerners. They were benefiting from Reconstruction more than black people. Only way I would say black people effectively benefited more because slavery ended. But otherwise than that, as far as resources and being built up, poor white people were being built up more during Reconstruction than black people. And guess what? They threw it all away to be racist. They turned on the Freedmen's Bureau. They turned on the Carpetbaggers. They turned on the Fusion Party. They turned on the Republicans. They turned on these people to follow behind a bunch of racist white slave owners former slave owners who didn't give a damn about them. Remember, the South was like effectively the richest region on earth. The American South was effectively the richest region on earth. So you can understand how rich the South was. You had to compare the South to the Gulf Coast states. When you think of a Southern planter, think of one of them Arab sheiks in Dubai or something like that. That's how rich they was. And the South was grossly underdeveloped. They had the ability to turn the South, that southern region, into the shining city of the world, and they didn't do it. They had all the money to do so and more, and they didn't do it. And those poor, racist white people decided that they rather follow behind those people and get nothing and still wallow in poverty, then you know what? We're going to roll with the Fusion Party and we're going to live better. Yeah, black people going to get a little something, but we're going to still get the most. They chose, man. So yeah, good. Good to see that the brother is in stable condition. Sending much love and respect to him. Chud the Builder, you're a bozo. If he's not able to get self-defense in this case, that's good too. That'd be even better. That'll be even better. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Let's see. I guess that's what he's doing, playing cowboy, and it backfired on him bad. Yeah, I think so. He brought a gun to court or something like that, or maybe he was going into the courtroom because, like it said, the dudes was across the street. He went up to them, asking them what they laughing at. So he probably went in his car, got his gun, and got back out his car, and then pressed them. So yeah, that's most likely what happened. I don't know if he's even supposed to have a firearm, but you know that's not relevant to like stand your ground cases, because it's like I know for a fact, like in Illinois, if you can shoot somebody with an illegal gun, like if you're not supposed to have a gun but you use it in self-defense, they'll just take the gun from you and they won't charge you for having the gun illegally. As far as I know, in Illinois, in New York, they still will. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the building. We got 150 in the building, 160 in the building. Shout out to all of y'all. So yeah, that's good. I want to also, speaking about shootings, matter of fact, since we speaking about Chud the Builder, let's look at this situation. Shout out to everybody in the building.